Can I show you how big brands increase average order value without spending more on ads? Some of the highest converting product pages right now use bundles in very specific ways. Not randomly, but where they actually make sense. In this video, I'll break down 3 bundle strategies used by real brands, why they work, and who they are meant for. We'll talk about combo offers, volume discounts, and buy one get one type bundles. I'll show you why each one works, when to use it, and the mistakes that kill conversions. And at the end, I'll show you a simple app that makes setting up all these 3 types of bundles effortless so that you can start testing on your store today. A combo bundle is when you offer one product together with another one at a discount. Basically, buy these two together and save. It's one of the smartest ways brands increase order value. And it works because our brains respond to the offer in a few key ways. The bundles feel like a better deal, making the total value seem higher than buying the items separately. It also simplifies the decision. Customers don't have to think about which product to pick, they just see a ready-made option. On top of that, knowing that they could miss out on the discount creates a subtle nudge to act. Together, these effects make combo bundles a powerful way to increase order value without overwhelming the shoppers. Let's take a look at Opozitiv. This is a women's health supplement brand that made around $275 million in 2025. On their product page, they feature a dedicated section pairing compatible products together at a discount. They carefully pair products that complement each other or are often bought together, making the bundles feel useful rather than just random. Because they feature multiple offers on their product page, the combo bundles are placed just below the add to cart button. If you don't run multiple offers on your product page, you could place that above the add to cart to clearly signal that the bundle is the better option. The key is that the products inside the combo should obviously be related and pair naturally together. It's also important that the widget clearly explains the offer. Big well-known brands can get away with less explanations, but for everyone else, clarity is critical. Where you place these widgets should depend on what matters most to your business. If subscriptions are the priority, show those above the add to cart button. If you don't have subscriptions and the combo offer is most important, place that above the add to cart button. You just have to make sure that none of these widgets overpower the add to cart button. This one should always be clearly displayed and in focus, with other offers supporting it and not competing with it. Combo bundles work best for complementary products that naturally go together. Think skincare, cleanser plus serum, supplements, core product plus support formula, beauty, shampoo plus conditioner, or home and kitchen, main item plus accessory. These are also effective for high-priced products with enough margin, where a small discount still feels meaningful and lifts order value. This is common for health, beauty, fitness, pets, and premium direct-to-consumer brands. But if products don't clearly relate or the prices are very low, combos can even add friction instead of value. Okay, now one of the biggest mistakes in this case is obviously bundling unrelated products. If customers don't see a clear reason those items go together, they won't value the offer and the bundle won't be as effective. For example, pairing a random accessory with an unrelated product feels confusing and reduces perceived value. Another serious issue is if you have a confusing layout or an unclear discount. If the savings aren't obvious or shoppers have to mentally calculate what they are actually paying, many will skip the bundle entirely or abandon the page. Clear pricing showing both the original and the bundle prices is critical so customers instantly understand the benefit. So combo bundles are about increasing value by pairing products, but if the customers already like the product and just need a reason to buy more units of the same, volume discounts usually are a better fit. Okay, so volume discounts are when the price per unit drops as the customer buys more of the same product. Instead of buying one, the offer becomes buy 2 or 3 and pay less per item, which rewards higher quantities without changing the product itself. The key difference from combos is that nothing new is introduced in the bundle. You're simply incentivizing higher quantities of the same product by reducing the per unit price, making the larger purchase feel like the smarter choice. So volume discounts work because they tap into how people evaluate offers. When the price per unit drops, the brain frames the larger purchase as the smarter decision, not the more expensive one. The original price acts as a reference point, so the discount feels bigger and the purchase justified. And also, once the customer goes and chooses a higher quantity, they are more committed to completing the purchase because now it feels like a strategic decision, not just an impulse buy. And you can see this clearly on the same Opozitiv product page. Directly above the Add to Cart button, they display tiered quantity discounts. Customers are shown 3 options: 1 bottle, 2 bottles, and 3 bottles, with the savings increasing at each step. The middle option is marked as recommended, and the highest tier is framed as the best value, which subtly guides the choice. What's effective here is how visible the math is. Customers don't have to calculate anything. They immediately see that buying more lowers the price per bottle, making the larger option feel like the smarter choice. And as a sign that this strategy is important to the company, the tier discounts are placed high at the top of the buying form. In this case, the tier discounts work in tandem with the subscription widget, which makes the offer even more powerful. By the way, let me know in the comments if I should make a full video on how to set up subscriptions like this. Now, volume discounts work best for products that people buy regularly or in multiples. Think consumables like supplements, snacks, shampoos, or household essentials. Anything that customers need to restock over time is a perfect fit, encouraging them to buy more now while feeling smart about it. So now, how can we mess this one up? Well, volume discounts can backfire if the offer isn't clear or the options are confusing. If the savings are too small, customers won't feel motivated to buy more. Too many tiers can also overwhelm them, and if the price per unit or total savings isn't displayed clearly, if they have to do the math themselves, that will most likely kill conversions. The key is to make the numbers obvious, the savings easy to understand, and the choice simple, so buying more feels like a smart decision. So if you're not sure if your bundle is clear, have someone else take a look at it. What seems obvious and appealing to you might not feel the same way to a first-time consumer. Case studies show that stores using tiered volume discounts can see average order value rise by 15 to 30%. When customers like the product, they often add more just to reach the next savings level. Now, if you want to give customers an extra push, you can use a buy X get Y offer. In some situations, adding an extra product to the mix can make the choice feel even smarter. Okay, now buy X get Y bundles give customers an extra item when they buy a certain amount. It can be the same product or a related one, and the second item can be free or it can be discounted. Unlike combos, which always bundle 2 products at a set discount, buy X get Y lets you be more flexible. The incentive comes from the discount on the additional item, not the combined price. It works because people love getting bonuses. Seeing an extra or discounted item with their order makes their purchase feel like a win. Sometimes customers will even spend more just to get that extra item. Nobody wants to miss out on a good deal, so that gives the customer a little push towards buying. Take Lullabites, for example, a brand that made nearly 4 million in the past 6 months. On their product page, they show a bundle widget right at the top of the Add to Cart button, signaling that this is a key strategy for them. The options are clear: buy 1, standard price; buy 2, get 1 free, and this one is labeled as most popular, save 33%. Buy 3, get 2 free; this one is labeled as best deal, save 40%. This format makes it obvious that buying more gets you the most free items. The savings are shown clearly, so customers instantly see the benefit of adding more to their order. Buy X get Y bundles work especially well for consumables and lower cost items that shoppers are comfortable buying in multiples, like snacks, beauty products, and everyday essentials. These are products where people don't mind spending more to unlock a free discounted item because the total price still feels reasonable. They are also effective for products with repeat purchase potential, like skincare, vitamins, or accessories, things customers are likely to buy again and again or stock up on. When an offer clearly gives something extra for buying more, it increases perceived value and encourages customers to add more to their cart. So how can we mess up this once? Well, buying X get Y promotions can boost sales, but they fall apart when they are confusing or don't feel valuable. One common mistake is complicated rules. If customers have to read a long explanation or aren't sure what they are getting, they won't trust the deal and often skip it. Simple, clear offers convert much better. Another big issue is product mismatch, where the free or discounted item doesn't feel worth the extra spend. If the free product isn't seen as valuable or clearly related to the purchase, people won't be motivated to choose the offer. So to sum it up, we have the combo bundles, we have the volume discounts, and the buy X get Y offers. If you want to try any of these on your own store, there's an app called Banger Bundles that lets you do that with ease. At the time of this recording, this app is free, so if you want to test these strategies, now is the perfect time. All you have to do is go and install the app, activate the app embed, create a new bundle, choose the type of bundle, then customize the rules, add your tiers, and make the design fit your store. Now just click save and publish. The widget will then show up on your product page and you are ready to sell. If this helped, do like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more tips on improving conversion rate, click this video next.